Warm welcome everyone. Today we'll discuss about one of the interesting topic which is bioluminescence. Under bioluminescence, we'll have a focus on different headings like what is bioluminescence, what is the chemistry behind it, and how light is created in bioluminescent organism, and what is the color of the bioluminescence, and how this is seen as adaptations in an organism, and finally the conclusion. First, we'll see what is bioluminescence. The term bios means life or living, and this is derived from Greek, and the term lume or lumen means light from Latin. It is nothing but it is an ability of any living organism to produce and emit light into its surroundings. This property is well marked in the phylum which is ctenophores, which includes marine invertebrates commonly known as comb jellies, and this is also found among terrestrial arthropods, fireflies, microorganisms like bacteria, sea stars, fish, sharks, etc. And this is seen as a form of chemiluminescence because the process of bioluminescence occurs in any organism as a result of chemical reaction occurring in their body, and this is also referred to as cold light, as only less than 20% of the emitted light generates thermal radiation or heat. Next, this is different from biofluorescence, which is the phenomena by which some organisms observe light, transform it, and eject it as a different color. Next, we'll see what is the chemistry behind bioluminescence. For a chemical reaction of bioluminescence to occur in an organism, the body is in need of two main chemical components, namely luciferin and luciferase or photoprotein. First, we'll see what is luciferin. It is a main chemical component that actually produces light in the bioluminescent organism. It is called the substrate of the chemical reaction. The bioluminescent color, which is yellow in fireflies or greenish in latonfish, is due to the arrangement of these luciferin molecules. This is synthesized either by their own on their body, or they observe it through the external support like through their mode of feeding, or because of their relationship with other organisms. For example, dinoflagellates, the synthesis luciferin molecules on their own, where midshipman fish, they obtain their luciferin molecules through the seed shrimp which they consume, and the squid-like organism, they host the bioluminescent bacteria in their body, which in turn provides the luciferin molecules to the squids. Next, luciferase. Luciferase is an enzyme which acts as a catalyst for the bioluminescent process to occur. Next, photoprotein. Some bioluminescent reactions also involve a chemical called a photoprotein. These were only recently studied in bioluminescent crystal jellies, which is found on the west coast of North America. The photoprotein in crystal jellies is called green fluorescent protein or GFP. Next, we'll see how light is created in a bioluminescent organism. Basically, bioluminescence is an enzymatic reaction. What is the summary is the enzyme luciferase help bound together the substrate luciferin and oxygen, which in turn produces the products like oxyluciferin, which in turn creates light. If we consider fireflies, in the abdomen, they'll have a specialized enzymes called luciferase, which catalyzes the luciferase reaction. First, the D-luciferin, in the presence of oxygen and ATP, it is converted into oxyluciferin, and this is somewhat considered an excited state in that firefly. So it returns back to its ground state by emitting some ATP. So meanwhile, on the release of ATP, the light is along with ATP it is created. So this is how light is created in fireflies. Next, what is the color of bioluminescent light? The appearance of a bioluminescent light varies greatly depending upon the organism and the habitat in which it is living. For example, most marine bioluminescence is expressed in the blue-green part of the visible light spectrum. This is also seen among land organisms, however. Many glow in the yellow spectrum, including fireflies, and the only known land snail to bioluminescence, Quantuella striata. Few organisms can glow in more than one color. This is an exceptional case. For example, railroad worm. The head of the worm glows red, and while its body glows green. Next, bioluminescence as adaptations. Bioluminescence is used by living things to hunt prey or defend against predators or find mates and execute any other vital activities. First, as a defense. Often, animals use a strong flash of bioluminescence to scare off an impending predator. The bright signal can startle and distract the predator and cause confusion about whereabouts its target. From small copepods to the larger vampire squid, this tactic can be very useful in the deep sea. Attraction. Mainly, bioluminescence also play a part in attracting a mate. For example, adult fireflies, lightning bugs, use up light to attract males. The pattern of their flashes tells nearby females what species of firefly they are and that they are interested in mating. And another example is male Caribbean ostracat, which uses the bioluminescent signal on its upper lips to attract females. Next, it is also seen as adaptations to lure prey or in search of search for prey. For example, anglerfish. Anglerfish is a type of a fish which have a sharp teeth, a large head, and it has a long, thin, fleshy growth like filament called esca. When the prey approaches this esca creates a light which threatens the prey, and meanwhile this prey is intaken by the anglerfish. Next, not only as adaptations, bioluminescence is also seen as indicators in the marine or any environments or any water habitats. For example, the organisms can also luminescence when they are disturbed. For example, changes in the environment such as a drop in salinity, pH, temperature can force the bioluminescent algae to glow. Another example is milky seas, which are continuous glows, sometimes bright and large enough to be visible from the satellites in orbit above the Earth. Finally, we arrived at the conclusion, which is bioluminescence is seen by many scientists, which is like a science fiction than science. It is one of the nature's most amazing phenomena. So, bioluminescence remains a mystery till now, and this is a subject ripe for new discoveries. And this is an overall view regarding bioluminescence. Thank you.